Multiple U.S. cities were on Saturday scenes of massive demonstrations by hundreds of thousands of people against lax gun laws, with students spearheading the push for reforms.
I decided to take part today in this march we have here because I think it's important for students across America, especially here as well, to see the importance in taking action against assault weapons and school shootings in general, because this isn't a joke. People do die from this. It is sad to see.
Today I decided to march because I want to stand in solidarity with the people that were senselessly murdered, the 17 students, and I want to show that my student opinion matters, that my life also matters.
One of the slogans that they have adopted, I think, is really super, and it's "The voters are coming." Politicians don't have much power if they're not in office, and I really think they can see and will increasingly see the handwriting on the wall that this is not just a protest or two or a demonstration or two, that the students are dug in for the long haul. They will be voting. Their parents are voting.
Protests come in the wake of the recent school shooting in Florida, which left a number of people dead. More than 30,000 gun-related deaths occur annually across the U.S. The U.S. legislature and government have defied calls to push for meaningful changes in the gun control laws. Protesters have found this very disappointing.
I think the fact that youth started this and youth are directing it is extremely important. I think they're seeing a problem now that needs solving, and they really are engaged. They have a lot of energy, and it is wonderful to see. You know, youth don't know what they can't do, so they have a very can-do attitude. They are well organized.
Gun manufacturing is a booming business in the U.S. The Congressional Research Service says there are roughly twice as many guns per capita in the United States as there were in 1968. That means more than 300 million guns in the hands of U.S. citizens in all. It's not the case that shootings persuade people to refrain from buying guns. Research by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives shows that gun sales have increased in recent years, with manufacturers producing nearly 11 million guns in 2013, the year after the Sandy Hook Elementary School massacre. That was twice as many as they made in 2010. It's already an open secret that the U.S. ruling establishment benefits hugely from sales of weapons at home and abroad. This is said to be the reason why it turns a blind eye to the demands of citizens for tighter gun laws. The United States has come to be notoriously described as corporate America, meaning the country is controlled by wealthy companies which influence any decision-making at the Senate and the White House. U.S. President Donald Trump has chosen to remain silent in the face of a loud chorus of demand for gun law reforms. Trump's silence comes as he has a say on each and every issue in the U.S. and abroad. Using Twitter as the medium of choice, Trump has even interfered in the internal affairs of the U.S. Western allies, let alone America's domestic affairs.
Well, actually, Trump's silence has given them more of a platform because they are the ones talking and they are the ones being listened to. I have a hunch that if and when Trump does respond, he is going to get really put down very thoroughly and very quickly from a lot of different directions. Youth are the masters of the Facebook and the tweet and the Instagram and all those things, and they can run circles around Donald Trump.
The ongoing protests against gun violence might be unprecedented in terms of size, but they're unlikely to make any difference given the huge influence pro-gun lobbies like the National Rifle Association, NRA, wield over the U.S. politics.